right, we'll keep things going here with Nebraska coach Amy Williams. Coach, would like to make an opening statement and take questions.
Yeah, thank you guys for being here. We're just really excited to be back playing in front of our fans and just excited for this upcoming season. I thought today's exhibition game served a purpose for us, as we were able to see some things that we're doing well, but also plenty of things that here in late October that we still need to kind of shore up and clean up before we tip it up for real when the record actually counts. So pleased with what today did for our team and the measure that it's giving us, and we are ready to get back to work this week.
I know we just got a little bit of potential good news for you guys' standpoint. Do you have any type of update on Sam?
Yeah, really, I'm just thrilled and excited that after that surgery that it maybe wasn't quite as significant as we had originally thought. So if there is any opportunity that she'll be able to return and play with this team, that's pretty exciting for everybody involved, and so we're always going to keep Sam's best interests at heart first, and we'll see what type of timeline we have for her.
Today specifically, I know we just talked about them and your guys' defensive end. What did you see out of him that year? Rebounding and kind of, I know shooting wise limiting their chances, but what did you see out of the defensive end?
Yeah, I thought that there were some really good things. I thought that we tried to limit a few things and be aggressive on certain situations, and I thought we forced them into some turnovers, so that was outstanding for us to see. I thought at times we were very undisciplined and kind of left our feet and jumped and gave some direct line drives that we want to clean up on the defensive side of the ball for sure. But when you can force 2 assists to 21 turnovers, we will take that. It's a pretty good effort, and we've got identified for us. You know, I thought in the first half our team, we gave up 6 offensive rebounds at halftime. The girls were talking about that. They wanted to try to clean that up, and I thought in the second half we did a much better job and limited them just to 2 offensive rebounds there.
39 of your guys' points came from forwards. Was that the big emphasis to get the ball down low, or is that kind of just how it went?
Yeah, we knew that we had a little bit of an advantage with size and in the paint, and so what we really tried to emphasize more than anything else was paint touches, and if that came off of post feeds or penetration, we really didn't care, but we set a goal for ourselves on paint touches. We wanted to make sure we were emphasizing that opportunity to go inside, try to collapse the defense, and then inside back outside. And I thought we did a pretty good job of that. And our post players, our forwards, they did a good job of establishing themselves.
What did you see from Trinity Brady, joining the starting lineup, and even just like the guards off the bench?
Yeah, I thought it was great to see Trinity. I think, she probably didn't shoot the ball from 3 as well as we've been seeing in practice, or she would have liked. But from my standpoint, I think Trinity does a lot of things that don't always show up in the stat sheet. Just understanding when to go down and dig or double in the post and tie up balls and create jump balls and loose balls and just things like that. I thought she did a great job of those types of things for us, and just played solid and steady, didn't try to do too much, didn't turn it over, just was pretty solid. And I really thought Kendall Moriarty had a great game off the bench, came in and sparked us. She was pretty aggressive off the dribble, made some good decisions, and also lots of deflections. I mean, I haven't seen the deflection chart just yet, but I thought she seemed like she had her hands on a lot of balls and did a good job of using her length, and so I thought it was a really good game for her.
I know the stat line kind of speaks for itself, but Alexis, what did you see out of her today?
Yeah, I thought we saw somebody that's wanting to establish herself as a huge presence for our team, and I thought she did that, and obviously a double in very in limited minutes, about half the ball game, and so it's great to see that. I think what we're noticing with Lex is that she's capable of carrying longer stretches of minutes because of the work that she's put in the off season, and I thought even though we didn't have to use her in longer stretches today, I thought she did a great job of really making her presence felt and establishing herself.
I think it was Alexis that said that Maddie was going to be the defensive dog for you guys this year. Is that the type of role that you want Maddie to thrive in?
I think she does thrive in that role. I mean, I think she does that for our team. We see that on a regular basis. She's really capable of keeping the ball in front of her and making some plays on the defensive side. But I think what you saw today is, she knocked down a couple open threes and maybe turned down one that I would have liked her to take late. And, she's more than capable. She's been working very hard in that area. It seems like she always makes those late clock shots, in practice. And, we saw that at the end of the first half there when Jazz found her in the corner and she drained that three. And she's more than capable of that. I think Maddie's a competitive player that's very versatile, that can help us in a lot of different ways, that has experience playing in big games, in big moments that she brings to this team. And I'm excited to lean on her for a lot of things besides just that defensive dog role.
Well, earlier this week, you talked about getting some different lineup combinations, getting some different faces out there. You happy with what you guys were able to do in that department?
Yeah, I mean, obviously today everybody that was healthy enough to go today, played at least 16 minutes. And so I think that gave us an opportunity to rotate a lot of people through to see what, this combination kind of looks like, to see what this combination looks like. And sometimes that can be, somewhat disruptive, to just getting a flow. But I think for the most part, it's really giving us some of the answers that we need to have here early in the season to get off to a great start.
Anything else, Coach Williams?
Thanks so much, guys.